Happy Thanksgiving. You streaming today? Shut up. Honestly, I'm waiting for the day that like my mic arm just snapped. One of the coils just snapped and my microphone just flings across the room. That or the mic arm's gonna fling right into my monitor and break it. It'll be great. Are you streaming today? I will end this stream right now. I will turn this stream around. I'll do it. Turn the whole stream around. I made that joke last time. I could do this. Hold on. You ready for this? You ready for this? You ready for this? Boom. Turn around. Oh, what a stupid joke. How are you guys doing? Welcome. Oh, that's so cute. Welcome on this fine Friday. Super secret Friday stream or something. Oh, frick, did I actually send out that tweet yet? I don't think I did. No, I did. Okay, we're good. The roll. Dying slowly as you do. Consider not dying, so great. That reminds me, I'm actually in the process of making new emotes. I was playing with them yesterday, day before. Playing with different designs and whatnot and talking to Aller, so at some point in the future, we'll have some new emotes coming in as more of a themed emote sort of thing. I think we have a pretty cute concept going on though. Pretty excited for it. It'll be nice. Oh, I'm excited to play more of this. So here's the thing. Matt's got to guide me through the download. I got confusion last time. I can help you out with that. I can help you out. So here's the thing. Like, this game, I thought it was gonna be like a progressive, hey, you get the first 8 badges of the first area, maybe you stop Team Rocket, then you go to Joda. Well, here's the problem. Here's the problem. I've gotten 7 badges, and now the game's like, hey, you can go to Johto. Also, you could do this, and I'm just like, well, shit, because now I'm not sure how I'm gonna just like end this off. Are we gonna get like all 16 badges, or are we gonna keep going towards? That is freaking adorable. It's also slightly evil, but adorable. Or are we gonna keep going through like the whole game? I don't know what's going on. How'd you do that? Do what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So I don't know. It's gonna be an experience, frankly, on like trying to figure out how we're gonna bookmark this. Maybe I'll run a poll in the Discord and see if we want more of this or if we move on to something else. I don't know. Oh, that's so cute. Honestly, I could sit here all day and just like watch different transformations and just be perfectly happy. Look at that! That's freaking amazing! It's such a diva. Oh. And there's that. Some of them are sprited. How about we play the game? I want to see the Bulbasaur combinations. There you go. Your wish is my command, apparently. Very good. I need to go. I need to play the game. Oh, we need to play the game. How's the audio? Why is it louder this time? Is this area just like particularly loud? What's going on here? Hold on, let me turn it down just a smidge. It seems like it's louder. I like this game, honestly. I'm glad to hear it. Oh yeah, the audio got reset entirely. That's why it's so loud. Huh, interesting. All right, as a recap, this is our current team. Matt started early for one so I can actually watch. I'm sorry, I work during the week. We got Doug 2.0. We got Mishi. Togekazam. Oh, Togekazam. We got Fortnite skin Dewblade. We got Zapcon. I forgot about Zapcon. Americans. Oh. And then we got Vina Vesta, which is just a bit of a cutie if you ask me. I can't actually remember what Vina Vesta is, but is a cutie. So how did I miss that? I don't know. We have options though, like we can go, I should probably get the 8th badge, right? Yeah, let's go get the 8th badge. We'll start with that. Audio is still loud. I think I fell asleep while watching last time. Listen, if the content's boring, you can just tell me. It's you can just tell me, honestly. It's okay. Like it's okay. You can just say it. It won't hurt my feelings. You can tell me. Sorry to hear it, Era. Hopefully you're getting enough rest though. Your character walks so weirdly. It does. Take you to the Sevi Islands. Not yet. I don't think, at least. Maybe we do want to go to the Sevi Islands, actually. Hold on, let's do it. I'm not bored, work. No, you're fine. I'm just teasing you. Just teasing you. So this is weird to go to the Sevi Islands this early. What do you got to say? Triple Battle Lounge. Fish Pokemon. Reset Urge. What? To a triple battle, each one will give you a prize if you defeat them. Era. I'm teasing you, don't worry. I'm teasing, don't you worry. I'm totally teasing you. I wanna know what a reset urge is. I wanna know. Peanuts, thank you, Birdie. So they went to a triple battle. I don't like triple battles, like, at all. Birdie. Yeah, triple battle. Oh, is it just... Okay, so this isn't... We can go for an earthquake, which will hurt... Hello to you too, Birdie. Alright, let's go for the small fish on the middle, and then the big fish in that one, and then... How do I handle this many fish? That should take care of that one, yes. I just noticed the whale more. He's a bit of a round boy. What? Why does that thing have hyper beam? He's thick. He's a bit thick. He's a little on the thick side. Give him a little kiss. Just a perfect. Hydro pump should be fine. Yep. Okay, lengthy. How are y'all doing on this fine Friday? What is shift special? Shift. I don't know what that means. I don't know what I'm doing, I'll be honest. Because, so the thing is, like, triple battles was a concept introduced in Gen 5, except they're like these rotating battles. I hated them. That was Gen 5's big gimmick, and it was weird. Vladimir. What does that do? When used or stores the stat changes, oh, that seems lame. Just straight up lame, honestly. Grab that. Art scale, that's actually kind of nice. Is there a Pokemon Center here? Say yes. Yes. Wait, this isn't the 8th gym. Update man, no need for him. And then what are you? Oh! This is the person who runs the boxes in this game. Gotcha. So this seems like a massive side quest. Just heck those. I love you can just like walk up to a sandcastle like, you know what? No. Forest curse can only be taught learned by go/grass type Pokemon. Interesting. So these are like special moves. So Wazowski, what can you learn? Parting Shot, Secret Sword. No. Just no. Let's go back home. I think it's better, at least if we get the 8 badge, so we can like start tying off loose ends, you know? Cinnabar Island should have its own gym here somewhere, I think. Yeah, right here. That's all. Okay. I guess we're going to Johto. Oh, the Pokemon Mansion. There's this. That's right. Stop it right now. Anyways, so like, this game has got me a bit on a Pokemon kick, right? And I've been looking at like different ROM hacks and whatnot on the side. Just find Electrifying. Oh, I like him. He's cute. Don't have Levitate. Have you ever dreamt about Chi? What did I just say? Oh! I've never dreamt about cheese, but we did have an absolutely fantastic individual in here named Mr. Mozzarella 420 not too many streams ago. Just a lovely fella. I love how everyone's burned at this point. I need you to stop that. I had some cheese curds, they're delicious. Ooh, Culver's. I love how this guy's whole strategy is just, you know what? I'm just gonna blow up. How does that still work? I miss Mr. Mozzarella 420. We all miss. They're trash, aren't they? What is this fella? He's so happy. Stop it. Why are all of your strategies blow up? Oh. Like when your entire team, the whole strategy just revolves around, yes, I'll just blow each one of my Pokemon up. You might need a new strategy. Nah, Mr. Mozzarella 420 was a character. I like him. I don't like him though. Ratak can go back to the hole we crawled out of. Thank you very much. Friend? Oh shit! I didn't expect to run it. Okay, let's see what we have going on here. Hold on. Quick ball. It's too late. It's setting up. Ancient Power and Flux should be fine. Yeah, this should be fine. Perfect. Oh, he doesn't run away? It's Absol. It's not a... It's not a legendary dog. Ultra Ball. Go. Catch the Absol. I want this. Absol could be such a cool fusion. Please! He has Detect, Swords Dance. He already has a really good kit. I'm gonna go speedy on this. Happy with that. Really happy with that. See, I'm always skeptic when it, Pokemon over there. People say it's a bad omen. I hope nothing unfortunate happens on this island. Ah, shit. That's true. Absol has like some really dark lore behind it. Basically, like if an Absol appears, something bad's about to happen. Pokemon's not so friendly. Or like Drifloon, for example. Drifloon is a Pokemon that they talk about how Drifloon mimics basically being a balloon. And then once children try to pick it up, it just carries bad children away. It just straight up steals bad children. What a cutie. There should be something going on in here, I'd imagine. Howdy. Our team was unable to collect the DNA sample from unknown Pokemon. Oh. Ooh, Moonstone. Very nice. Can I get in here? It's locked. Oh, interesting. Another benefit of being able to go to Johto means we'll get access to Dawnstones and Duskstones, so we can actually level up. There we go. We can actually evolve our Togekazam, which will probably still be a Togekazam, but a better Togekazam. Look at him! Oh, that's just the Kool-Aid man. That is it. That's just a discount Kool-Aid man. You can't convince me otherwise. Weewhirl. Don't have levitate. What? You have feet! I'm upset, okay? That really is the Kool-Aid man. What did I miss? We found the Kool-Aid man. What? Sorry. How's it going, JRW? Don't kill me. Thank you. Nibble him. Just a little nibble. There we go. We do have synthesis as well. Oh. No. Okay. July 5. Gua South. What? A new Pokemon discovered deep in the jungle. Oh. This is the secrets. Yeah. Press it. Who wouldn't? Thanks, game. Did that open up the other ones, though? It did not. Oh, I see. It sort of did. But it also closed it. I bet you I could probably fall through the roof somewhere. Yeah, like this. Fella? I can't get out of this whole place is one big puzzle. Oh, we know how good I am at puzzles. Aw, Charmander. Look at, why is your Listen, man, if your Charmander's level 45, that could be a Charizard right now. Like, I get the idea of holding like an Everstone, maybe he's entering into like a PU tier or something. But come on. Licumelian, not a friend. Not a friend. Easy game. You won't catch me. I'm sorry? You found $500. Oh, I've never seen that before. The man ran off and we just like took his money. July 10th. We christened the newly discovered Pokemon Mew. Ah, that's right. This whole area is just talking about how they discovered Mew in the jungle. Rowlet. Cutie. But anyways, like I was saying earlier, so this game has got me onto a Pokemon trend in general. I think Dig should be good here. And I picked up it's not even a ROM hack, it's an individually made game, I think from the ground up, called Insurgents. And it's actually pretty dark, but thanks for the Relic Face? Pardon? but it's actually pretty good. It reminds me quite a bit of this game because what it does, it introduces new species of Pokemon called Delta Pokemon. And they're basically just like the Pokemon we have now, but with different typing. So for example, the Charmander I got at the beginning of the game, instead of just being a fire type, it is a ghost dragon type. Pretty neat. Failed attempts at cloning the newly discovered Pokemon. A gelatinous Pokemon was created by mistake. Oh no, they made Ditto. Huh. Interesting. Let's go upstairs then, I guess? No. We could probably go Ditto. It's just Ditto. Ditto was a mistake. Dude, ever since Ditto got the imposter ability, it became like an actual huge threat. Not very effective? Ah, damn. That might be super effective. Not very effective. I can never remember like what steel is super effective against. What? I'm Doug! Alright. Ditto was the imposter. Dude, Among Us is coming back. They just like introduced Among Us VR. It's actually coming back. Magnaboom. Ah? I don't know. Was that Skeevy? Yeah, was that Skeevy? I'm Steel! Wait, I'm not Steel, am I? Am I Steel? I can't actually remember if I'm Steel or not. Munch. Alright. Magna Plume. I can't use him again, so let's use Toga Kazam? I'm a 3 poison Pokemon, aren't I? I hate all of these. I could have gone like without seeing any of these and been totally happy. Not a friend. Simply not a friend. Nice. Nice. Solar Beam, that's interesting. That's really interesting, actually. I don't think I want it. Because Solar Beam is really only good if you have Sun set up, and I don't plan on using Sun, so pass. Among Us community stream. You can't do Among Us on community stream. I mean, you could, but the problem is if like the streamer's the imposter, everyone's just like, her, I think it's the streamer. And you're like, well, how'd you know that? Just a guess. Mm-hmm. It just doesn't work, unfortunately. I guess this isn't the right way? Oh, this place is a maze. Should I even be here? I'll be honest, the problem is I don't remember exactly where I should be right now. Who wouldn't? Like, the game's right, I would, but... Among Us is a fun game. It's just questionable for streaming. February 6th. A successful attempt at cloning Mew. We named the Pokemon Mewtwo. Very creative. We made a second one. What do we call it? Mewtwo. Brilliant. Mewtwo is far too powerful. We have failed to curb its vicious tendencies. Well, you done messed up. Cool. It makes me sad the first Pokemon movie, cut out the beginning scene. Did it? Like, you gotta understand, I saw that movie back when I was like, I don't know, 5? can't remember how old I was, but did they actually cut that out? Oh, I kind of like that. That's really cute. That might have levitate though, huh? Oh, Shadow Ball. Easy. Yeah, Pokemon kind of accepted its darker tendencies the longer it's been around. There's like a 10-minute special. I can jump off this, almost guaranteed. There's a 10-minute special they included separately that was really supposed to be in the movie, I believe. Interesting. No, I believe that. It's... As time goes on, Pokemon starts to accept its darker tendencies. You'll start to see some of those themes more and more. Especially with like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Or not, actually no, not even Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Sun and Moon. Isn't that the story of the clone girl? I don't know. I actually don't know. Yes, of Ambut. Butt spots, please, this is serious. Oh, Buttspot always knows the timing. There's more going on here, I'm sure there is. I need more pals. Oh, Buttspot just wants to play along. Basically, the scientist cloned Mewtwo and also tried to clone his deceased daughter. That much I do remember. But, okay, so like, I know Pokemon is still for kids. It is still heavily designed for kids at this point. But back then, it really was targeting a very childlike audience. Here we go, this is where it's supposed to be. Like back then, there really wasn't a whole lot of adults playing Pokemon like there is now. The ratio is Chara? Undertale? I love Chara. Chara's a cutie. She makes an appearance kind of in the Mega Evolution timeline. Interesting. Gaster? Okay, this was a... Alright, that was not intentional. That was not unintentional at all. Oh, I appreciate that. Good Undertale reference. Yeah, they're definitely doing that on purpose. 100%. Chara and Gaster. That was well played. Scientist Frisk. I just caught his name. It was Scientist Frisk. Okay. Okay, game. Oh, the Undertale fan of me is very happy right now. She pelts the player with Pokeballs because she sees no difference between humans and Pokemons as she's in the tank. Oh. It's dark as hell, man. That's just dark as hell. Okay, I can jump off there. Let me check what's down the stairs first. Oh, this is kind of spooky down here. He tries to catch you. It's a crazy interaction. Huh. Electroduck. Cute. Where do you see this? Is this like in the comics or like manga or something? Because I don't remember that at all. Unless that's like a episode I haven't seen yet? I don't know. I'm just curious where you saw that. Is that during one of the games or a manga anime? I don't remember that during any of the games. So it has to be during the game. Really? What game? Everstone? Nice. Full restore? Nice. Ooh, by the way, I bought a new chair today. You don't need to know that, but I'm just happy to share it that I actually did buy a new chair today. I'm very, very happy about it. I needed one more. The burglar, Growlton. Oh, I love Growlton. They're friends. They're 100% friend. I hope you cherish it. We don't need that kind of negativity in this stream. $300. Oh, a large container made of thick glass. It looks like things been beating on it over and over from the inside. Oh shit. Her name is Green. Huh. Oh shoot, explosion's actually interesting. It's a little freaky. Why yes, I'm Blaine. I'm the city's gym leader. This is the very room scientists genetically created. Oh. We can only imagine the experiments that took place in the basement. It has been abandoned for a long time now. So you wanted to challenge my gym. Very well, I'll go back to the gym immediately in that case. Bye, Blaine. He just floats off. Woof. Please ignore my pup. She's doing a bit of wolf right now. Rare candy. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Ah, I can't leave. So I know green is actually a one of the Pokemon games. You had red, blue, yellow, but there was also green, if I recall, within Japan. I think green was like specifically a Japan thing. I need to flip the switch. Exit the mansion. Yeah, I think we're done here. Point Crow was playing a Pokemon game not too long ago. It looked like a pretty retro game, but it was refitted. So that's some really wild, like, atmospheric interactions. I'd love to see what it was and potentially play that at my own time. One gym leader. Did I accomplish anything here? I feel like I may have. Oh. Okay, that's pretty good. In case you didn't catch that, it did say that there are Ditto within the basement. So if we want a Ditto, we could probably go back and find one. I kind of want a Ditto, I'll be honest. Like, could you... So a Ditto would make it a normal type. If we fuse something with Ditto, get a Zubat from BatLover_. Now, why would you want a Zubat? Oh, what was the question? Charmander evolved at which level? Charmander and... how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. I kind of want a Ditto because we just got Explosion too. And if we teach something Explosion when it's a normal type, it'll be one of the few Pokemon. Well, I guess few is kind of like relative at this point. It'll be a Pokemon that gets Stab Explosion, which is base 375 power. Actually insane power. Actually insane. We're so over leveled for this. I don't know why we're so over leveled all of a sudden. Nose pass? Yeah. Because we were just fighting like all those other, the Team Rocket storyline, and we weren't that over-leveled, so I don't know what's going on there. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Kill it. Glad you agree. Parapix? Stop it right now. I just realized I'm Steel type, but I should be faster than everything anyway, so it's not a big deal. Paratails. That's somehow worse. It's fabulous, but it's worse. Glad none of them had Spore Effect. Super Effect against a Fire/Grass Pokemon. Fire/... None. Oh. Fire... Rock's not... I have no idea. It's okay, we're gonna fight him anyways. Link in Discord to event. Oh, what game is that? That's one of the newer games, too. Oh, hey, fella. Fly here. Uh-oh. What? Uh-oh. Oh, no. You dick. Alright, fine. Doug was getting a bit too much attention, I'll be honest. Ivy Melon. Ivy Melon. What a cutie. How are you faster? Smack it. Yes, that crit matter. Because the graphics in that thumbnail there says one of the newer games. A fusion with Oddish as the body and Rhyhorn as the head would have which typing? I don't know, man. Oh, fuck. You meet her in the Mewtwo cave. I wonder if that's... That looks like Let's Go Pikachu. I was just about to say that. If you're in the Mewtwo cave, that has to be Let's Go Pikachu then. Speaking of Pikachu. That's one of the games I haven't played, so that makes sense. That's dark, though. Pikazard. Oh no, not Pikazard. Anything but that. Oh, he's so happy. I love it. Pikamelon. I know it's Pikamelion. It's Pikamelon. Bruh, the orange rainbow friend thing. I know! They're all friends, and I love it. They're such friends. I need to go heal a little bit. They're all just absolute friends. Which button is my... Hold on. One of these buttons is my... Nope. There we go. My racing bicycle. I'm convinced you can combine Pikachu with anything, and it's adorable as hell. Pikachu Zapdos? So if I combine a Pikachu and a Zapdos, can I give it a Light Ball and still get the effects? Green is there searching for her friend. Oh, that's dark. That's so dark. How many types are not very effective against Fire-type Pokemon? So we have... Grass, Ice, Fire. I mean, fire, 4? What's the 4th? Grass, Ice, Fire. What's the 4th? I'll trust you. I'm gonna trust you on this. Listen, man. Listen. Plant. Doug Drew. What a friend! Look at all the friends! Oh, look Look at all the friends. There's so many of them. Killed with fire. Which one? It was 6. Oh, I couldn't even name all of it then. Jesus. There's so many friends. Oh, I love that. Bug, Steel, Fairy. Bug and... I didn't think Steel was. I had no clue Fairy wasn't. Why is Fairy not effective? I don't understand Fairy. Which team contains the move Tombstoner? Listen, if you're gonna make shit up, you can just tell me. None. He really was making shit up. Let's fight him anyways. Fire is weak to... Alright, nerd. Sorry, that was rude. Oh, I'm all hyper sick. Super nerds, I wasn't wrong. Oh! He deserved it. I'm just calling him by his title. Literally, he is a super nerd. H2O2. Isn't that just like Bleach? It's like effectively Bleach. Charlotte. Look at him who shaved the corgi. Oh, got a coffee. It is death to us, yes. Alright, fella. Let's give this a good old save. This should be an easy gym. I am Blaine. I am leader of the Cinnabar Gym. My fire Pokemon will incinerate all challengers. Ha! You better have Burn Heal. I'll allow 4 Pokemon for this fight, so choose wisely. I'm pretty sure I can beat you with 2. Let's do it. I'll forever be confused about Butt Spot. How about Glue Dash? Are you confused about Glue Dash? Fly is definitely super effective. Let's go with that. Blaine knows about green, has special dialogue if you go back to the... Oh, interesting. I have to play that game now. Oh, what's up? Uh-oh. He's setting up. That's not good. Yeah, full restore. That's fine. Earthquake will definitely take it out here. I lied. Uh-oh. Ah. Alright, Mishy it is. What if this is a real person or an actual robot? What if he's real? We should be fine here. Yeah. Gludash. Chardactyl. So Charizard, Aerodactyl. Fire, Rock, probably. If it's Fire Rock, that's exactly what I expected that to look like. Oh, balls. What happens now? Did he just steal your... We missed. Can I heal Mishy in this? No, this is just a... We're just having a moment. I think that's 4 times effective. Yeah, that should have been Fire Rock. Give Mishy Earthquake. Give Mishy Earthquake. Magdon. Magmar, Rhydon. I'm gonna set in Togekiss just so I can get a heal off on Mishy. This is such a cutie. I can feel it. It will rule the world. Not very effective. It's like 4 times resistant. It's for psychic, Oh, what do you mean you have lightning rod? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Little kiss, not very effective. Never mind. All right, listen. All right, listen, buddy. Drill run. Oh, we're dead. Is that a 1-hit KO move? No. I'm thinking of something else. What's that other drill attack that's 1-hit KO? 9-9. Moon's lost cousin. I love 9-9. 9-9 is so good. He's just a big puppy. He's dead. You defeated Gym Leader Blaine. I'm burnt out. You've earned the Volcano Badge. 5,100 for winning. The Volcano Badge heightens the abilities of your Pokemon. Here, you can have this too. Fire Blast. Cool. So we now have all the badges for this region. What are we? We are a special attacker. I thought so. Which means we do give Fire Blast to you. Where is it? Seriously, where is it? Fire Blast. Honestly, Flame Charge. Bad move. Like, Flame Charge is fine. It's a good sort of setup move, but there are better alternatives to it, so not ideal. We have officially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's the 7th badge. I thought that was the 8th badge. Balls. Been a long time since I played Pokemon, okay? I still want that Ditto too. Hey, who has Fly now? You do. Interesting. Can I actually go inside here? Are you looking for the gym leader? He hasn't been back to the gym yet. According to these rumors, he went back to his secondary hideout in Johto. 16 badges. There are 16 badges. We have to go to Johto. Okay, that straightens out the story a bit for me then. I can work with that. Now do it all over again. Do it again! I think... Was it in Saffron? I think the train was in Saffron. Excuse me, Sniffles. Which one is it? Nope. Is it Z? There it is. Z. Is this the train? Are you a train? Train? Train. For the train. Yes, please. Imagine just seeing flying on 3 Skarmory heads. Listen, it's either that or we get like a 16-headed Doug trio. Those are the only choices you have. Magnetarize is not great. At least not for my team. Oh, excuse me, Sniffles today. That would be even better. Yeah. Well. Win an incubator. Hold on. If there wasn't a restriction on Pokemon letter names, there'd be many Dougs. It's just Doug, 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 Doug. Just keeps going. What is the name of the Dean Price? 300. Highest stat. Togetic is a special attacker. Well. $300. Togetic is most definitely special defense. Miltank can't learn Surf. Ah, fuck! Cut. The cave that is just east of Violet City. Rock Dark Cave. Which one of these moves deals the most damage? I think it's either Draco Meteor or Superpower. 300. Special defense. Cut. Dark Cave. It's gotta be Draco Meteor. It's definitely not Head Smash. Oh, is it really not either one of those? 300. Special defense. Cut. Dark Cave. Superpower is 150. And that wasn't right. What's Sky Attack? It's gotta be Sky Attack then. There's no way it's Head Smash. There's just no way. Head Smash is 160. Is that one of the moves where you take like massive recoil damage? Insane. Dark Cave. Recoil, yeah, got it. Super Incubator. To instantly hatch an egg. That's pretty cool. I assume it's just like a one-off thing though. Howdy. I don't want to roleplay with you. Thank you though. Recoil damage to evolve Quillfish. Is that one of those moves where Quillfish has to have Head Smash on in order to evolve? Oh, this is actually really faithfully designed. This used to be a bike shop. What is this? Pokeball Workshop. A Safari Ball? They just nicked these. Rocket Ball, like a Pokeball, but black. I want some of those. That's cool. Some edgy Pokeballs real quick. Kinda for Overquill. Oh my days. Yeah, he just stole all these, is what you're saying. I'll throw in a Premier Ball too. Hey, you just bought 19 Premier Balls. How about a Premier Ball? Swap. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's one of my favorite things about like custom games where they're like, hey, we can do things main game Pokemon games normally can't. Like, for example, there were Gen 4 ROM hacks that could let you change Pokemon's natures before that was actually a thing within games. It was pretty cool. Yeah, this is different, actually. He tasked me giving Star Pokemon who's fused 40 times. Oh! I want to cry. I just found something out. What did you do? What did you find out? Don't cry. Please don't cry. I don't know how to handle crying people. Don't do it. Hotel. Nice. Yeah, that secret forest has Celebi typically. Or houses Celebi, I should say. I love seeing exotic Pokemon, enjoying Pokemon that is native to the Hoenn region. Ah. I guess they're all fused. In terms of male human and female Pokemon breeding, before... Listen, man, listen. There are children who watch the show, okay? We don't need these facts. We don't need to know these things. Okay? Not Jinx. It is actually Vaporeon. I've heard that before. 5 full restores. Nice. I hate this fact. Lantern. Oh, is that like... Nice. Okay, cool. So we no longer need Flash. I don't either. I'm weeping. Oh, dear. Oh, the allergies are killing me today, man. I'm so sorry. It's locked. I'm actually fusing through the door. Sadness. Wait, what? Is it just like a market down here now? Lava cookies? Lava cookie? Oh, this is cool! Sweetheart. That must be in the newer games. Oh, I love this. Berry juice. Rare feathers. Health wing, muscle wing, increase. This is just like cheat codes. Relic copper. Huh. Okay. It's back here. Aw, Johto's cool. I'm kind of hoping Johto isn't just like cheat codes and additional stuff and it continues the story. Because what they've done so far is actually really good. Previous gym leader has unexpectedly moved to the home region with his family. You have to bear with us and wait until we find someone to replace him. Bullshit. Hi. Plants need plenty of sunlight to grow. Okay. She's just giving us like tips on how to grow plants. So we could go out this direction, but I think I actually want to go south. Okay. Next slide, please. Hey, fella. Should be easy fight. Oh my gosh. Why are we so over leveled? Like, we're just massively over leveled. It's insane. And we still didn't. I guess we do have that slight defense, or that slight cut, but still. Wow.
Oh. Follow. No. What's right for you?
Hey, Bath Lover. Thanks so much for the follow, friend. Much appreciated. Welcome to the stream. Oh, look at Munchreep. What a cutie. Munchreep is such a cutie. I'll tell you what I was doing. What were you doing? Oh! This guy is literally like nervous about his Pokemon. So he's watching him to make sure he's making friends. It's so cute. Granbull. This one doesn't have Intimidate though. Interesting. Yeah, I still do. Alright. If they're gonna be leveled up like this, I think I can just start training Venunesta. Venuvesta. Look at that. What? That's just a lion, and you can't convince me otherwise. What is that? Hype 9, Arcanine, Hypno. I should have stayed in. Oh, I love that. That's a friend. Also the main character in, what the f- Also the main character in Narnia. Nice. Oh, there's so many friends here. We'll send out Zapdon and Venavesta here. We left our baby Pokemon. Oh, what friends. Petal Blizzard's gonna hurt everyone. I don't want to hurt everyone. This should be fine. Oh, is it fairy type? Of course it is. In that case, Bug Bite, Hyper Beam? That should, like, it's fine, I guess. We didn't have to Hyper Beam, but we did. I think that's one of the things about this game that really keeps it interesting. The fact that every single fight, you could see a new Pokemon you've never seen before. Sturdy, naturally so. Ow. You'll see Pokemon in the fight you've just never seen before, and I think that's really, really cool. Like, granted, this is just a Graveler and a Golduck, which isn't very impressive, but like, if you go into a fight and you see a Venavesta, and you've never seen one before, it feels like a brand new Pokemon. Magduck. I think I should get out of there, honestly. It's like playing a Pokemon game for the first time, and like seeing all the new Pokemon of that generation. You changed me to a water type? Thank you? But like seeing the new Pokemon for the first time is just like a really magical experience. And that's the sort of thing this game provides, is just being able to see all these Pokemon for the first time. Doug Trio. You say Doug Trio, and I think that there's like 1,000 of them. This is fine, yeah. Jump Ape. I love Jump Ape. What a friend. He's so angry, but he doesn't know why. Hi. There's an item back there. Oh, friend. Real quick. Well, I have 4 resistance. You can stop anytime. Anytime you want. Thanks. Alright. Alright, friend. Jump bluff. We gotta Fire Blast this one. Dude, the fact that Leech Seed and different poison type attacks don't affect us is so nice. Like, the fact that Spore attacks and whatnot don't affect us is really, really nice. We still need better moves on this thing, but still. Sunsoar. He's just a big plant. Literally just a big plant. 4 resistant. Oh, happy fella. Calcium. Anything else down here? There might be something else down here, actually. Yeah, a whole secret. Oh, I'm about to get jumped. Yes, I'm about to get jumped. Okay. Just nibble it, I guess? Yeah, just nibble it a few times. That'll be fine. Actually, Petal Blizzard, whatever it is, could do fine here too. Flame Body. Oh, cool. I forgot we had Flame Body on this guy. It doesn't look like we do. Croaking. Not a friend. Get rid of it. I don't actually know if Petal Blizzard is a real move. That's one of the moves I've never seen before, which it may or may not be. Petal Blizzard? I don't know either. Sorry. Oh no, you're fine. It's just any move after like Gen 5, I'm a little like, you could be fake. That's so cool! I'm dead. Yep, could've quit. That is such a cool Pokemon. Me. And then there's freaking me out here. I don't have an electric type move, really? Huh. Very cool trainer. Or is it just cool trainer? Oh, just cool trainer. I thought that's very cool. Oh, Skipper! Sedoster. Also a friend. You're probably water rock if I had to assume. Unfortunately, my counter to that is dead. Oh, that's nice. She actually moves. Protect. Huh. XX defense. I'm sorry? Sharply raises. Oh, shoot. And then what's going on here? Like, drugs? A little bit. Let me fly back real quick. The music's so jaunty. Why are drugs always the answer? Mentats. That's all I'm saying. The Mentats. Huh. Interesting. Ah, I can't actually go this way. Mentats. That's not a friend. So that Chaos Command actually remind me of something. I am, like I mentioned earlier, I've been talking to Allers a little bit in regards to actually setting up like specifically themed channel emotes, right? And what I might do is, I don't want to get rid of the Pascal love. What I might do instead is I might make that a follower emote. It's like, hey, if you follow the channel, you get that emote. And then Rat Tails, or Rytails, I'm sorry. And then after that, we could have like a specifically themed love emote from the, okay, we're good there. From the new Strawberry Mentats. It'll probably be Space Fox, honestly. I like the idea of Space Fox. But after that, we can kind of lean into that and really kind of see what that offers in regards to like different emotes. Because if we just have one specific like emote theme, it's a lot easier to give it expression and whatnot. Aw, friend. I should definitely just went up like... Did my HP go from 147 to 148 there? I swear it did. Maybe I found like an EV or something. Yes, that is still Psyduck. That is most definitely a Psyduck. I'm still crying. I'm huddled in the corner. Well, I hope the corner's treating you well, friend. Oh, I love the fact that they can still be named Mr. Queen. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. I don't like Mr. Queen. Oh. Watch me juggle my balls. Why did you kill Freddie Mercury? We got Eorb. Eorb's a friend. Then we got Flat Orb. Oh, this could be a problem, actually. Smog, don't poison me, please. Thank you. It's not very effective, but it's at least more powerful. That'll work. I like Flat Orb. Just an angry ball. Vaporb. Vapor Orb. I feel like they just sprited everything that has to do with Voltorb. Because it's so easy. Just everything is orb shaped. Joltorb. S-Orb. And Umborb. I like Umborb. I don't know why. Oh, what a friend. I need me an Umborb in my life. I give. Can I do anything against this Magmar? I don't think I can. Mishy time. Peak Mishy hours. Magmortar. That sure is. That is most definitely a Magmortar. Cool. Some items back there. Let's grab this. Pardon? Money or your life? Pass. Burglar Dixon. Murdro. Murder. It's just murder. Don't have flash fire. Can you have flash fire? Don't actually know. Crobat. Cool. Easy. Excuse me. Don't poison me. Whoa. It's fine. It's fine. Money, take my money. I'm out of here. Why do they keep running away? Like, that just started this episode, too. Where's the antidote? There it is. It's back here. Just an old man. Okay. So we keep the old men. Is that right? It's like an episode of The Twilight Zone, man, where like you look at something and it's just like slightly wrong. It's like, Nidorino, you were both named Nidorino. That's I don't know anymore. I just don't. Like, that's definitely not right. Come here. I need him to look at me. False. Don't like Yorino. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now. I'm down here. We'll get that first. Pidgeotto. Actually mildly dangerous, but it should be fine. We're over leveled. Yeah, we're fine. Excuse me. How are we still faster than that? I guess we are like 20 levels higher. But even so, like neither of our Pokemon... Toget... I love Toget. I love him. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I love him. Togekiot. He's a friend. Majestic burb. Gimme. Wait, what's that? Oh, just flowers. I'm like, ooh, what's that? A rare Pokemon? Nah, just some flowers. Full heal hiding right there. And Sleep Talk. Not bad. Actually, not bad. You know what is bad, though? You can kind of rate. Welcome back, Garrett. I'm begging. I need him to look at me so I can get by. Watch looks nice, but I can't find a watch face I like. You said you bought a Fitbit, yeah? Will he move? I'm just gonna try talking to him. Yes? Nice. I have one of those. I have one of those as well. Mine's actually right back over here. Just the slim version. Chosen Death. I got the sense too. I don't know which one I have. But I like it. It encourages me to do better. Just Aqua Tail it. Thank you. Oh, this isn't a Nuzlocke? No, it is not. Hyper Beam. I'm gonna pass. I thought about doing a Nuzlocke. Actually, someone asked the same thing last stream. I thought about doing a Nuzlocke. Let me by! But with how random this is, it seems like a bad idea. I might do a Nuzlocke in my own time. I don't know. It'd be cool to have a bug catching contest. I'm the daycare man. It'd be a great trainer. How do I take care of this egg of mine? Oh shoot, free egg! You know what the best part is? You're in Johto. I am in Johto. So, You know how my original plan was gonna be, hey, get the 8 badges and we'll call it there for this game. I can't get the 8th badge. It just won't let me get the 8th badge right now. You got an egg from a girl going to Route 34. There's a reference there I'm not getting. Struggle bug. Aw. Listen, I'm out of touch, okay? I'm out of touch. I'll just be the first one to tell you. Dire hit, nice. Cacturel. Oh no. Stop it. I wonder what that fairy type's gonna be. Is that just gonna be a Togepi? Stop it right now. I'm gonna go grab that. It's probably just a Togepi. What's that? You. What is the Vesta? What is the Vesta? Wasn't that Paris' shiny? I don't think so. Was it? I don't even know if there are shinies in this game, I'll be honest with you. For the time being, I know it's wild. I'm gonna get rid of him. Venavesta. The Venavesta is a... I almost said Vespula. It is a... Venusaur and whatever, it looks like a Ralts egg. I think all eggs look the same in this game. But that would actually make sense. Ralts is a... Oh, shoot. Hey, Shiro, welcome to the chat, man. Strange energy, it gives me the chills. We have the tablet. I can't remember what it's called. It's the Pokemon that evolves into the flying bug thing. Up. Are we gonna do more? Can we do more than that? Oh, okay. I expected a Spiritome, but this is fine. Old man. Odd Keystone? Yeah, I had it. It said it reacted, but just didn't do anything afterwards. Good enough. Oh, that was a crit, actually. Hold on. Yeah, I should have finished him off. No problem. Gangrowth. Gangrowth. Not a friend. Maybe if you activate the keystone at the well, I can try, yeah. I can give it a shot. Next slide, please. Like. Nice. Not friend shape. Just wants to give you a hug. Just a little hug. Let's see, where is that? Is it a key item? Voices can be heard whispering from the odd keystone. Bring us 50 spirits. So the odd keystone in previous in previous games was activated by using the like Grand Underground, whatever it was. I don't know how it's gonna be activated in this game though. He does look weird, but he's a tank now. Odd key, yeah, it is for Spiritome. I just don't know how to activate it anymore. Is the problem. What a friend. Ow. Kadabra, we can stay in for this. Should be a one shot. Yeah. Nope, didn't work at all. How is this gonna play out? Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. Cool, so we're going back, I guess. Ah. We're gonna need the watering can then. So maybe we go back to Flower Girl back there. And she'll give us it in this game. Can I have it? Do you give me it? Oh. Alright, I'm at a loss. Maybe I get the flowering can? The watering can in the Sevi Islands? What do you have to say? Sunstone? Bloom, Eevee, and Sunkern. I'm sure they're not put to good use. Come back at a different time. I'm sorry? Yeah, you get an Espeon in this game. Alright, so if it's... What is Litwick's Evu? Or evolution? Chandelier? What was on that TV? You want to know? Chandelier or something? It's a really cool Pokemon. One of my favorite, actually. Oh! Pawshamp. Pawshamp. No problem at all. Have a life weekend. I'm gonna take my COVID ass back to bed. Hey, feel better, Moon. Get lots of rest, fella. In Diamond Pearl, you gotta talk to 100 different entities from the underground. Yeah. We're evolving Tokazam. This could change its fate. It could be better, it could be worse. Let's find out. In Arceus, it's much different. I can imagine so. Pawshamp. Oh, he got his spoons back! He got his spoons! Your Togazam evolved into Togakazam! Oh my gosh! I love him. He's so cool looking. Much better. Significantly better. He has arms again. Oh, I'm so pleased, man. He has arms. Stop it. Oh, it is a Ralts. How'd you know that? Oh, I didn't see that on the side there. That's totally a Ralts. Cool. But yeah, when you're like, oh yeah, I think it's a Ralts, I'm like, it just looks like an egg. What are you talking about? No, you're totally right. Wow. Wow. Chandelier's a cool Pokemon. Is a Ghost Fire, which is a really awesome typing. Oh, hi. Okay. That's not a normal Heracross, is it? Oh wait, I have not healed yet. Oh, see you, Venesta. Yeah, that's not right at all. I should go heal real quick. Ubu Herrick. Don't say Ubu Heracross. Don't do that. Oh. That's so cool. It's dead, but that's so cool. I have no clue what Pokemon that was. That was like an Ursaring Wobbuffet, I think. Ubu Heracross. Be gone the whole day without hearing Ubu Heracross, thanks. Pokemon Center? Pokemon Center. So here's the thing. Now we have the ability to evolve our Fortnite skin Dewblade. If we do that, it'll change his ability. He will no longer have no guard. He will then instead have... It's the ability that changes his stats depending on the stance change. That's his ability, stance change. That's gonna be a questionable move. Because right now his no guard ability is really, really good. Stance change is a really good ability for him by himself. I just don't know how beneficial that'll be when stacked with another Pokemon. Flachu. Oh, he's just a little chonky. I love him. Uh-oh. He's a little chonker. If there's a worker, MacGyver. Incredible. Ultra Ball. Because to make stance change work, you actually need Protect as well. So we're gonna lose a move on him to get Protect as well. So it may or may not be worth it. I don't know yet. It doesn't look right either. What's that thing on the ground? We'll check it out in a second here. Dewblade Smogon. Magnetress. That sounds kinky. Just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. It's kinky. I think we do it. The more I think about it, I'm not definitely not looking at the stats right now, but I think we do it. Magneton, easy. Please hit. Thank you. Because the stats go through the roof. He gets 150 base attack and then defense. It's just a book. Nothing special. So I think that alone makes it worth it though. Oh, Porygon. Oh, Porygon. We've taken away some of your resolution. We'll give you some details, but not all of them. Oh, this hurts. I love it. He's kind of round, not entirely. Ah, I thought that might happen. You're a safety concern? Your mom's a safety concern? And paralysis heal. There it is. Thank you very much. Won't open. How do I evolve Feebas in Infinite Fusion? I don't actually know. That's a good question. Let's look it up. Evolve Feebas Infinite Fusion. Petal Blizzard should be good here. Discharge could suck. Ah, apparently it just evolves to level 35. That's all. Yep, that's all. Just level 35. I think Electrodes looks correct. Yeah, he's actually correct this time. That link right there will actually Magna Bullet stand. I don't like it. That link right there will actually give you the full rundown on like the different evolutions for this game. I have a Mew. That's fun. A Mew and Feebas. That's so random. It's gonna be a beautiful melodic though. Absolutely beautiful. Max Rev. Nice. Oh, this is funky, man. How many rare candies do I have? I have 5.
Oh, follow.
Ooh.
No, why should I follow you?
Oh, Shiro, thanks so much for the follow, friend. Welcome to the stream. Very much appreciated. I'm gonna use rare candy here, and you're gonna see why. It's gonna evolve him. Our Venavesta is evolving. Oh shoot, this could be good. This could be really good. Oh, I don't like him. Oh, I don't like Venarona. I don't like him. Come on, man.
Wow.
Can I get a redo? Oh, Quiver Dance is an incredible move. Give me Quiver Dance. Reverse it. I need to get Quiver Dance first. That's actually like a top tier incredible move. We'll get it over Synthesis, I think. Yeah, we'll give the reverse a try too. Petal Dance, we'll actually take that as well, I think. Over Petal Blizzard. And let's... Oh, damn it. Didn't mean to do that, actually. Heat Wave. Sure. I'm gonna do it over Fire Blast. It's more PV. Okay, don't level him up again by accident. Let's give it a reverse. Let me check the stats real quick, because it does change the stats. So let's keep that in mind. So right now, holy, that speed! Look at that speed! That special attack and speed is incredible. 162, 148. Maybe not changing it? We're gonna find out. Oh no. Oh no. What have you done? The blood is on your hands. Okay. Okay. Slitherwing. It's a bug grass. 188. We lost our fire typing though, which is a big problem. I hate that we lost our fire typing. But our special attack is so much... Is that the new Pokemon from SB? Hey, yo. We'll keep him around for now. He's a bit of a cutie. Go back to the original. Our attack is so much higher, though. Oh, let's keep him around for a bit. We'll keep Volcasaur around. I like him. You've convinced me. Zapgon does need an electric type move desperately. We'll give it Thunder for all I care. Be right back. Alrighty, friend. Overpluck. Because we're not even a flying type. We're Lightning Dragon. Electro Dragon. Thunder Wave, honestly, pretty good. Wild Chart, pretty good. Game, steady. Oh, that's a really cool, like, looking Pokemon, though. I don't know if I'm, like, super fond of the typing is the only thing. Then there's this bastard. Oh. What have you done to my beautiful Flygon? My beautiful Zapdos. The face is such a derp. Maybe we can get the all stat up here. Sky Choke, interesting. I need this to land. Thank you. I love Zapdos. Ali, did you see our new friend? Did you see our new friend? So we just evolved. We evolved and reversed this. Volcasaur. Yeah, you saw him? Good old Volcasaur. He's level 64 now, apparently. I don't know what happened there, but I'll take it. Oh, whoa. Oh, dear. Machoke. I think this can probably take out my Zapgon. See ya. Ow. We're dead. Okay, so I need the all stat up here. Hitmontress. He's just an angry ball. Dug. 2.0. Sorry, 2.0. It's just an angry ballman. Oh. Okay. Okay. Now's when I wish I had Sacred Sword. Wide guard. Stop being wide! What the reverse of Mishi would be like. I think we've seen it. Have we seen it? I think we have. Stop being wide. So wide. It's a Magikarp. It basically is that. It's kind of like that, yeah. Wait, did I just fall through the shaft? Hi. Oh, uh-oh. I done messed up. Wheezing. Zapcon. Wheezing is a physical tank, so this thunder should actually take it out. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Mishi. Or not. Listen! This Earthquake will take it out, though. Surely, after a Dragon Dance, we'll be fine. This Aqua Tail will definitely take it out. 3rd time's the charm. Ledzing. Oh! What a friend. Cute. It's a friend! Use the elevator. Thanks! If you fuse Lopunny head with Gallied body, you get Mega Lopunny. Interesting. Bye. That's interesting. I do need to go back and heal though before anything else happens. Try it out. I don't think I have either, but I'll keep that in mind. I'm actually just getting the Ralts right now. Well, I'm working on the Ralts at least. I want to do something here. Gallied's one of my favorites. If we get a male Ralts, we have the opportunity to. So we're gonna. This is gonna change how we use this Pokemon here. This is gonna massively change it, but I'm here for it. I'm here to try new things. Let's use the Let's use the Shiny Stone. Let's use the Dusk Stone. Shut up. On Wysowskivi. Are you ready? Oh shoot. That looks pretty cool. Slash. Pursuit? I don't want Pursuit actually. Thank you though. Where's my Protect? What do you mean? All right, So we do need protect now. There it is. He does need protect to activate the stance change. And I think it's gotta be... We're gonna get rid of Shadow Sneak. We'll teach him something else later on. But I'd like to get rid of Shadow Sneak. Because the way you play this guy is that you want your opponent to attack before you in some cases. And Shadow Sneak will break me out of the stance change. And instead, I'll basically do a weak move to come out of the stance change. I'll then have little defense. And I'll be a sitting target, basically. So this is the call here. That's the call. That makes sense in my brain. Shut up. Bum, 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 ba, bum, bum, bum. Scoot. Zink. I'm thinking about changing that Volcarona around. I'm not sure with what. Volcarona Zapdos? Anyways. Why'd you miss? At least it's paralyzed. I had to speak, didn't I? Gold Buffet. That's just... Oh, that's just a vampire. You can't convince me otherwise. Don't poison me. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Do I just... Yeah, fresh water will work fine here. There we go. No way you're talking to the boss. But I need to, because I have to battle him. It's funny, it says stuff like, oh yeah, eradicate, and I'm just like, okay, but it's actually just eradicate. Ah, dick. What was that? Furricate. I love him. Super Fang, that's gonna do half our HP every time. He could have taken me out there with a Sucker Punch. I don't know why he didn't. He should have. He really should have. Big Chungus. What's this? Stop. You're not authorized to see the boss. Turn back immediately. Okay. Houndape. Oh, he has a little hat. Okay. I tried. Listen, I tried, okay? We tried our best. Weedos. Weedos is having a bad time. Let's just put it out of his misery. Can't have that. Steedum. What the frick is that? That thing's incredible. Steelix Houndoom? Oh, that's cool. Simeridian. I'm impressed you're able to find me here. I came to meditate on the future of Team Rocket. We had great plans for the world, but you kept making it difficult for us to take it to the next level. All I wanted was to genetically engineer something useful, but I failed. Perhaps we shouldn't be toying with God's creations. Perhaps we should just leave nature alone in its simple one-minded schematics. So you came all this way looking for a Viridian. That's actually true! It is indeed me. Very well, I should go back to Viridian City and fight you one last time. I may not have legendary birds on my side anymore, but I do not intend to lose this time. We shall see each other again soon, Simeridian. Interesting. Talking, rambling on, better get going. All right. This is interesting. Just drops me here, okay? So we might have the Elite Four on our hands today. Aw, what derps? What special derps? I'm gonna do this. That is a Ralts egg, so if we ever want a Ralts, we have that. I want to get Wazowskivi out. I have a feeling Wazowskivi could be pretty useful in this upcoming fight. Just like a pure tank, really, really good thing to have. Is that an item back there? Sure is. Give me my water. Ground type. Oh, super easy, dude. Like, if he's ground type, we're set between Volcanosaur and Mishi. Volcanosaur could probably just, like, clean it up, to be honest. No! Oh, it doesn't work very well, does it? Oh, dear. He's the Karate King. Chop. Easy. Alright, so these guys are actually decently leveled now. Like, that's not gonna change things, but they're decently leveled. Macking. He's just a short fella. Oh, shit. Oh, this guy's like the epitome of short king season. Gold choke. Don't like. Cool. Alright, we spin. Spin faster! Gosh darn it. We got that fella there, this fella there. There's a lot of trainers here. A lot of trainers. Marichoke. He's so sad! Hold on. The game's frozen, hold on. Sorry, I had to. He was just so sad. Cool, we actually needed that. I don't think we have any more. Needle slash. Oh. Mine's better. I hate to say it, but mine is definitely better. I'm not pronouncing that. I'm not pronouncing that. Sandhorn's pretty cool, actually. That could be an actual Pokemon, I believe you. Just like make it part of like the Sandslash like kingdom, whatever it is. It's 100% a Pokemon. That's actually an actual Pokemon too. You can't convince me otherwise. Intimidate, huh? Oh, shoot. It's fun. That should be fine. Yeah, so if like the whole battle's gonna be like this, it's gonna be no problem whatsoever. Weeping Horn. Marowak, easy. Just normal Marowak. Marowak. Nothing special here. And then Rat Queen. Don't like Rat Queen. That is definitely someone's kink right there. Oh. If that doesn't kill it, yeah, I'm gonna use a couple of Dragon Dances here and just kind of sweep through the rest of it, no problem. I guess I'm gonna Dragon Dance again because I'm faster anyways. I could have Earthquaked, I guess. Actually, yeah, sure, you're right. Pindler goes down like this. Even after 2 Dragon Dances, really? Look at Joltnix! Look at my boy! I love that you can see just the... oh. You can see the lightning stone, or thunderstorm right in that. That's really cool. Cute little detail. Lickleback. They just gave him the little head. Cool. I'm gonna go heal up real quick before the battle. I don't suppose he's gonna be like super aggressively strong, but I don't want like Mishy to have no PP whatsoever. Want Mishy to have big PP, not small PP. How old are you? Oh, don't ask. Nice. Alright, we are officially taking on Giovanni for the gym badge. This is the final gym badge. Choose your 5 strongest Pokemon. It's gotta be these 5. I'm sorry to say, but Zapgon just isn't good enough for this yet. Once more, you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. Here we go. Let's do it. Gym Leader Giovanni. Rhyperius. That's so cool! What could I have that's to prevent... I think we do a Dragon Dance first. We try setting up with a Dragon Dance. I'm assuming it can't one-shot me. It tried to go for the sing. Glyastar. That's also really cool. Aqua Tail should take care of this though. Go Champ. What a friend. Dead friend. Rylax. Oh, he's a chonker. I love him. One Dragon Dance, just so different. And finally, Electrio. Okay. We'll be seeing you, fella. He never stood a chance. He didn't even stand a chance. A truly intense fight. You have won. As proof, here is the Earth Badge. Having lost, I cannot face my underlings. Team Rocket is finished. I will send the order to unfuse the legendary birds and release them into the wild. I will dedicate my life to study of... Oh! Moltres and Articuno is now available to us. The Earth Badge makes Pokemon of any level obey. It is evidence of your mastery of Pokemon Trainer. With it, you can enter the Pokemon League. It is my gift for you for the Pokemon League Challenge. Please take this with you. Earthquake. Okay. It'll make your opponents beg for mercy. I made it when I ran the gym here not too long ago. Yes. Wow. So, Moltres is available to us. Articuno is available to us. I kind of want an Icy Bird. Next slide, please. What do you mean? Simeridian! Remember me? I'm the scientist who helped you save Zapdos in Cinnabar Island. Now that Team Rocket's gone for good, I wanted to give you these. Ice Pick? Gas Mask! Help you track down the remaining legendary birds. Come see me in Cinnabar Island if you need any more info. So they are now available to us. I say we head towards the Pokemon League. Oh, hold on. Welcome. Nice. The way. What a berry. That is a berry. Oran berry. Oh, that's right. Surprised to see you here. So you're going to the Pokemon League. You collected all the badges too? That's cool. Then I'll whip you as I warm up for the Pokemon League. Come on, Kinky. Didn't consent to that, thank you very much. Didn't ask for this. Rival Twitch, oh shit. Wing attack shouldn't do very much at all. Roost is fine. He still dies here though. Your rival is toxic. Cute. Tau cute. Tau. Just send out Wazowski. Just send out Wazowski. Oh dear, what is that? Not a friend? What do you mean? It's definitely a friend. And now Wazowski just, his new look is so cool. And now we just end it. He doesn't survive anything from here on out. Maghorn? We'll be seeing ya. Electados, oh, is opposed to assert dominance. It really is. Screech is a bit of a bummer here, actually. Oh, problems. That is a friend. I don't know about that. I'm not sure I agree with you. Lastidard. That's a friend and a half. It's not gonna do much at all. Wow. Oh, does this not work like I thought it did, unfortunately? I don't think this works like I thought. They change how it works in this game. King Shield, that's what it is. It's not Protect, it's King Shield. I need to go get King Shield. That is an EVA. An EVA. Need more practice, but hey, you know that. I'm out of here. Smell ya. Don't smell me. We need to go from Evangeli. We need to go back over here. We need to go Vermilion. Because we have to go to the Remove Rememberer and learn King Shield. You say next to the hotel, right? Move to leader. No. He's in... That's right, we made this mistake last time. He's in any Pokemon Center. Great time to heal, too. Upstairs? Yes, can you teach me King Shield? Like, actually, though. There it is. Butt spot, no! Cool, that's better. That's actually how you play this guy now. I was just thinking it's wrong. It was actually my fault. That's all it was. So what it does is basically King Shield allows you to stance change. You can go back and forth between the two stances. Stances? Stances. King Shield will put you in defense. Any attack will put you in offense. And stats will swap back and forth massively. So like, as you can see right now, if we check him out now, his defense is massive. So he starts out in defense stance. But if you attack, it basically swaps. So his attack was like 180 or whatever. It's insane. Actually huge. Oh, what's that? I need to get more badges. Welcome to the Pokemon League. Only trainers who obtain all 8 badges from this region are allowed any further. Let me check if you've tamed enough badges. Very well, you may proceed. I'm feeling great today, like I could even beat the league champ. Well... Sea King. Oh, just a fishy. Just a fishy. Sea King. We'll send out our Abomination. If we send out a can't. Well, I don't like. It's just, it's too tendrily for me, you know? Just something about the tendrils just don't vibe right for me. Magnafish. Ah, no good. Heatwave will finish the job. Is this going to be the effective victory road in this case? Because in the original games, you would bounce through various like checkpoints, like, oh, do you have this badge? Oh, do you have this badge? I freaking love Ezreon. Freaking what a cutie. Absolute cutie. Love him to death. Just absolute bits. Good battle. Know you. Ezreon. It's a cutie. What's in the grass? Of course it is. It never could be anything else. Of course it's a Doduo. Do you see the problem with this right now? Oh no. Pikachu. Oh, he's a fast Pikachu. He's a Speedachu. Ski toys. We'll send in Zapgon. I'm sitting here thinking, I think I want to fuse my Flygon in my Volcarona. I think if I do that right, it'll give me a Fire Dragon, which should be a really good type. Parasite. It's literally just a dragon at that point. Just. There was an item above the blue-haired lady. There was, I couldn't get it though. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks. Rip Mishy. You're looking the wrong way! My gosh! Were you not able to surf there? It's on top of the cliff. He's just looking the wrong way! I don't like. I don't like that. He doesn't need to look at them. Just focus on the spoons. He's that good. All you gotta do is focus on the spoons. It'll be okay. Yeah, see? Over here. On the cliff. Damn it. What have you done? What have you done? Stop it. He wants to see them in the spoon's reflections. Oh, that's all he does. He's just like, it's like having a car, right? You have your two side mirrors. He just like looks in the spoon and then attacks. I love farmery. We'll be seeing if Armory. He's out of the game. Damn it! I lost a trainer named Twitch. He was really strong, maybe even enough to hold All right. Listen. I kind of like it. I kind of like Magdash. I don't like that. Ow. Do it again, I dare ya. And now we Night Slash. Oh dear. I thought Skeevy is so majestic now. So many trainers. Victory Woulda. Yes. Exactly. Not gonna do shit. Sucker Punch could actually do something here. Oh, that's a friend. Look at that friend. It's just like a corgi, except instead of having a fluffy butt, it's just another Pokemon. Could have gone without seeing that, frankly. Oh. Well, that's not good, is it? That's fine. No, it's not fine. It's fine. Life's even tougher. If I just swim from here, it's like, okay, no more land for you. Super Splicers. Is that just... Wait. Yeah, okay, we already had those. Just making sure. So where do I go then? You were doing me... Oh, I see. Will you heal me, please? We poured nutrients into the cave's waterfall to make sure that wildlife stays healthy. Pokemon are especially strong around here, and we study the effects of their environment life cycles. This window gives us a direct view inside the cave, used to monitor life. That's pretty cool! Oh, that's a really cool little detail. So is this gonna be actually Victory Road then? Chikasaur. Look at that Chikasaur. Ow? Ah, not that ow. Just stab it right through the face. Basaur. I can handle a Basaur. Oh. Okay. Cute. It is pretty cute, isn't it? Megasaur. Yep, yeah, sure. I'm cold again. I'm so sorry. Dude, it's just been cold lately. It's gonna be a cold ass winter. I don't like that. I'm sorry to say. It's just gonna be a cold winter, unfortunately. Raticate, not very strong. Nice. Oh wait, how do I? Oh, I get it from the. Oh, we'll come back for it one day. Don't say a thing. Let me guess what you're thinking. Got it. You're on the Pokemon League challenge. I'm not actually. I'm trying to get to the Pokemon League. Suck it. That's fine. Just a quick. Oh, that's less than fine. Oh, that's really bad. Gyrodon. Let's King Shield that. Oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, actually. Thank you. Well, Swords Dance once. As long as it's confused again, we're fine. Because, so in case you didn't know, when you hurt yourself in confusion, it actually uses. Why do I take less damage and weird? When you hurt yourself in confusion, if your stats are boosted, your attack stat, it'll actually do more damage to yourself. Uncute. What is uncute? How can you tell me that's not cute? Sorry. They're literally just the cutest little eggs. What are you talking about? Oh, balls. I hate that. Didn't like that at all. It looks like it should be cute, but I hate. What's wrong with it? It's just cute as hell. Stab it. I can't help but think that, like, instead of actually fighting with Pokemon, the trainer is just grabbing the sword and just swinging it at the Pokemon. Like, we just stabbed that Machop. Machoke? That's the one. He's so buff. I've never seen such a buff Kadabra before. He's too strong. Really high special attack, just holy. Over here. I guess I can't go under. Never mind. Interesting choice to lock the protagonist in. I guess we could fly, actually. Never mind. Doduo. Please just look at the Pokemon. I'm kindly asking you to look at the Pokemon you're fighting. I hate this. I hate this so much. Milqueen. This is getting weird. I need you to stop. It's not TOS. Don't worry, Allers. We gotta censor these, I'm sorry. These aren't okay. We gotta censor them. I'm so sorry. Those are definitely on purpose. Oh, those are without a that looks like it does. You don't need to say what it looks like. We all know what it looks like. You don't need to say anything else. It's just animals doing line. They are. Oh, doing like they do on the Discovery Channel. I hated all of that. Thank you so much. Someone went through and personally sprited that. And you're like, you know what? Let's give it nipples. And you're like, I could have gone without, thanks. We did not have to censor anything like that before. That's really freaking cool looking. Hound's tails. Give a little kiss. This can all be solved with just a little kiss. Someone's trailer here? Hi. Thanks, Granny. Aw, we can break Mishy out again. Pretty pupper? Yeah. Berries. That's just a dude. Just a dude. Come on, oh wait. What is everyone's fascination with trying to whip me? Stop it. Hate. Get rid of it. Oh, that could hurt. Where did you go? Wait. Can we combine a Ninetales with evolution, I wonder? Oh, probably. QS and Embryon. No. Probably. Like, if you can think of something that'd be like, oh, that'd be really, really cute, it's probably been sprited just because of that. Oh, the berries are back. Sylveon and Ninetales. If Sylveon is in this game, I 100% agree. Sylveon is in this game. Flareon is trashed here. Vaporeon could be good. But he's fluffy, he is fluffy. But he's trashed here. Unfortunately, Flareon just never got the love it needed. And it's just, ooh, good, good, good. It's just not a great Pokemon. It's cute as hell. It's just not a great Pokemon, and I hate that. Because it really, really could have been. Like, Jolteon was really good. Vaporeon was fantastic. And then you had Flareon. Vulpix, don't do it. Oh. Just an excited pony is all it is. That might not be very effective. Yeah, no, I forgot that's probably Psychic. Kiss it. Okay, it's fine. That's right, we learned that earlier. Fairy's not very effective in Psychic. The typing makes no sense anymore. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Makes plenty of sense. I'm just being salty. Probably worth it. I keep thinking the giraffe is normal, but forgot they added fairy later. is hype lax. Impressive. He looks like he has a beard. I love him. He's just a Buddha. We have found like the equivalent of Buddha in Pokemon. Ba 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 ba. Sorry. It put itself to sleep. It really did. Oh. You always do this right before you challenge the Elite Four. You do this every single time. You spend all of your money on full restores. Buy 20. I'm also gonna buy 20 revives. But Mount Silver, it's very dangerous. No one's allowed. Okay. What's that? Cool. Glad to help. They're getting a little bit stronger. Not very much though. Mount Silver. Not for a while, unfortunately. Stop it. Stop it. What am I doing here? Oncler? Oncler! You know, my favorite Pokemon, Onslaught. Is that a mushroom? Artichoke? So I'm guessing... Yeah. We're gonna take this. Get attacked by a random Machop. I can fix this. Stop it. Stop it. Where are the repels? It's a start. Do you have super repels at all? I'm looking for them right now. That helped a little bit, actually. Onyx, again, getting a bit stronger. The flute lures more Pokemon? So there's the white flute and the black flute. I used... Oh. Shut up. Shut up, don't clueless me. Did it. Are we sure? Dawn, Superior Ink, Leftovers, Magnet, Sharkbeak. I have a single super repel, and I plan on using it. Victory Road is your final test as a trainer before the Elite Four. Now give me your best shot. It's just a Bellsprout. It's just a Victory Awesome. Oh. Okay, we'll treat it with a bit more respect then. It's just a Weeping Loon. Stop it! Just. Like I said, it's just that thing. Ow! He was a friend, though. Was he? Get around, bring it around. That's the easy way. There is a way to do it right here, too, actually. Ah, you can do it both ways. Let me just run to this Onyx real quick. Fuzzy was he. Do I not have the black flute? Yeah, black flute. Less likely to appear. See how much easier that is when we don't have to worry about Pokemon every 6... I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna just stop talking. 3 million is freaking awesome. I want one. Uh-oh. I won 6. Crocoturtle. We can take out Crocoturtle like this. What were you saying? I can't remember. They've got Basaur, which is probably the worst of them all. And they're all dead. Why did you kill the Ninja Turtle? Had to. Scripted event. Don't worry, he wins in the second arc. If you screw up my boulder... Alright, so we got Scarizard. My favorite evolution. Uh-oh. That's so cool. He's wearing a little armor set. Uh-oh. War Greymon, go back to your game. Just play it. Play it like 6 times. Really repel those suckers. Didn't work. Okay, big fella. Apple cider. Oh, that sounds lovely. Sounds absolutely lovely. King on 2. What happened to King on 1? You dick! Give me a kiss. It couldn't king him. Reminds me of Klingon. I can see it. Eh. A fusion, huh? It's just a Paris. I'm not gonna try him. What a friend. Live long, or whatever he said. But I don't think that flute's doing very much. To be honest with you, I'm not so sure about that flute. Xano, not a friend. What in the world? I've never seen that move before in my life. That is a friend. It's not a friend. That is a friend. That's just a cat. Xanos is a friend. Let's get out of here. Is judging you. They're all judging. Substitute. Good move. Dragon Tail, also very good. Remind me to show you my Christmas tea. Ooh. You are more than welcome to post that in the Discord if you like. I need to blow the flute again. I gotta blow the flute again. I have a Christmas taco. Alright, we're gonna have to explain this one to me. I love how Togazam is just Crest Toothpaste Alakazam. Listen, you can't just call him Crest Toothpaste Alakazam. Gotta give him a little bit like respect and decency. That's not okay. Tell him to blow the flute. It's a Star Trek. Ooh. Okay. Star Trek tree. That's pretty cool. Gyro ball. Help. I fell in a hole. Star tree, not Star Trek tree. I see. Okay. Sorry, it took my brain a second to kind of like connect the dots there. How about Hitmonchan? Do you like Hitmonchan? Hitmontop? No, it's a Star Trek tree. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. I'm sorry, what are we looking at? I'm sorry, what? Ah, balls. What are we looking at? Stop that right now. Silly bastard. I like Rhyhorns. Rhyhorns are the original. No, that's not true. Rhydon was the original Pokemon. Rhydon was the very first Pokemon that was ever made, if I recall. This flute does nothing. The flute does nothing. That's just a nightmare. Let's get out of here. I see the boulder. Where do you want the boulder? Oh. Probably over here, huh? Onlix? Oh, he's just cosplaying as a Steelix. No. Mannix, I need you to stop. Gosh darn it, I can see how to do that now. Not friend-shaped. Okay, so I can get here. It's art. Donix. I like Donix. Take a look here. That is indeed a Christmas taco. I respect it. We've been blessed with the Christmas taco. It's a present. Oh. I like the Christmas taco. So open a years ago I couldn't bring myself to. Honestly, I feel that. Like when it's as beautifully wrapped or like special. Okay. Tend to put a pickle. Yeah, that's a German tradition, I believe. German pickle. So upset. It still has the original candy in it. Oh, that's cute. Like hide a pickle in the tree? No, it's you just put a pickle on the tree. You didn't even try. F for effort on this one. You did not even try. What have you done? The pick ornament, hide in the tree. It's a. Oh, you do hide it. Interesting. Tradition sort of whoever finds pickle gets over. I don't know. I've never heard of hiding it before. That's super interesting. That's just my family? Got it. That's cool. I need to blow the whistle. Blow the flutes. Blow it harder. Some of our old ornaments were made as gingerbread cookies. Orange sounds bad. Oh my gosh, this fella. They still smell delicious. My new area? I'm in a new area. Charos. Onchop is a rebel without a cause. Dugtongue. Hey Fox, how's it going, man? I'll read that whole thing after the stream. However, glad to hear you're not dead. Let's start with that. Glad to hear you're not dead. But you look the right direction, you bastard. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. What? Oh, I'm out of PP. Got it. Yeah, no, it's a long one, but it's mad. Hopefully the vacation's still going well. Debatably. Up, down, right. Yeah, this has been easy to go this direction sort of thing. Oh, Dawn fan. We go. Ah. We should have bought repels. We should have bought repels. Oh, jeez. How does that help? Oh, that's how that helped me. I asked you to. It was after I started. That's not a friend. Don't like that. Hopefully the holiday is still going. Oh, honeymoon actually. Not even a holiday, honeymoon. Hopefully the honeymoon is still going well. What, you like doing the Rudy Tooty on the magic flutie? It doesn't do shit apparently. I'm going to end this. Black loot. So about that flute, how's that going? Cause I just blew that flute and it didn't do shit. I think you already played the white flute. Oh no. It's just like, you know what? You wanted more Pokemon, right? Like, no, I didn't. You did, right? No? Oh. It's a Mishia. Earthquake. See ya. Manix, I wanna see. Fuller! That's all I'll say about that one. It's just, Simply, Just keep playing. Maybe if I play it enough, it'll forget the old one. I hate that. We're getting rid of it immediately. I'm not even giving you a chance to look at it. We're just getting rid of it. Wow, that was a whole adventure to get here, wasn't it? That was a whole ass adventure. Hey, we should buy some repels now. After the fact, but at least I bought them, okay? Just be grateful I bought them. Alright, we're gonna do the Elite Four today. Because once I beat the Elite Four today, I'm gonna run a poll in the Discord regarding what you want to see. We're starting with Ice, are we? Welcome to the Pokemon League. I am Laura Lee of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to Ice Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. Are you ready? Magong. What do you mean that's a... You can't tell me it's an Ice-type Pokemon! You can't start with that! Take it out. Mambro. Now what's a Mambro? Stay in. I don't know what a Mambro is. Ice type. Ice type. He is a Mambro. Ice Fang could hurt. I wanted to get that Dragon Dance off though, because the Dragon Dance will let me do this. What do you mean? All right, so we're using a full restore. How does that miss twice? Explain that to me. Don't freeze. Okay. It will definitely hit this time. See? Didn't even kill it. It didn't even... What do you mean, full restore? 3 times in a row. That's all you gotta do. Is just hit it 3 times. Tentaster. Tentaster, we'll be seeing ya. That did not do much at all. Earthquake, take it out. Get rid of it. I'm so upset with you. I'm incredibly upset with you. Mishy's carrying us though. Jing growth. I think we have to get out of there for the sheer reason that we're confused. Ah, the spikes. Right. Earthquake should do fine here. You're ice type. Didn't do shit. This is a play. She has pigtails. Oh no! Weirus. What is that? What is that? Please get rid of it. Oh, it's not gonna die. It's okay. Dug can finish the job. We're gonna have to heal up after this. Okay. How dare you? This is gonna be a challenge. We're looking at a fire trainer here, are we? I can handle fire. First things first. We bring Volcanosaur back. We use our max potions before anything else. I think we have like, I don't know, something small here. We really don't have like a regular potion or anything. Seriously? Disappointed in you. Oh, here we go, fresh water. Alright, so he's using fire here. He's using fire. I think Mishy's the call again. How much PP does 4 out of 10? It's Mishy, we're gonna Dragon Dance twice. I am Bruno the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people and Pokemon become stronger. I've weight trained with my fighting type. It's fighting. How are you gonna put lava around and then making him a fighting type? It's okay, we'll send out Togekazam. Is this the same guy from Hard? Oh, this is the same guy. Yeah, it is. It totally is. You're very right. Could hurt. Yeah, could hurt. Oh, the... Lucky paralysis, man. I'm faster. I know I am. I was like, there's no way you're gonna outspeed me. Steecham. I love Steed Champ. He's also a massive threat. No longer a threat. Magnetics. Bit of a derp. That's fine. Yeah, so the only problem is here, Steel is super effective against me because my fairy typing. But if I can outmaneuver them basically like that, we should be fine. Moro-chan. Don't like. Sizzicross. Give him a kiss. Alright, finished off with a Psychic. One Psychic should do it here. Come on, give him a kiss. Close combat! Not very effective at all. Oh, Kazam wins the next round. How could I lose? You've got to be a ghost type. Like, there's no way you're not a ghost type. I'm Agatha of the Elite Four. Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. The old Duff was once tough and handsome. That was decades ago. Now he's filled with... Dude! Be nice to the old guy. Come on. He's wrong. Pokemon are just for fighting. I'll show you how ghost type master fights. Dude. That's really bad. We power through it. Wing attack's not gonna do anything. That's what I'm afraid of. King Shield. Can't touch me. And now one Night Slash. This could hurt. You're done. Yeah. Munch munch. Gendoom. Oh no. Inferno could hurt here, actually. Shadow Ball's fine. Gendoom. Doesn't affect him. He's such a derp, he is. Inferno, that's fine. We might lose Wasaskivi here. Missed. So that was super effective and still interesting. Umter. Oh, what a friend! Should be fine? Yeah. Oh, interesting. Let's get back into shield mode here. It's fine, we're in shield mode either way. And then we heal here, I think. I think we heal here. It's only gonna do 55 damage. King Shield. He's gonna try to use Dark Pulse. This may or may not one-shot it. If it crits here, it's a guaranteed one-shot. If it doesn't, it's gonna put him low. Back to King Shield. All right. We're +6. We're gonna be +6 here. He can't one-shot me from here unless he crits. We are in crit range. Dark Pulse has a pretty decent chance. Flinch. Okay, we're back out of that range. It's just crits now we have to worry about. A crit here could really... Oh! He got the crit and we survived because we're in shield mode. I just have to hit him at this point. That's all I need to do. He just keeps flinching though. This guy's hacking. He's hacking. Oh, he's actually just hacking at this point. See ya. Snorgar. Look at Snorgar. Ow. $58. And then finally, Wobgar. Snorlax fusion, best fusion. Ah, this is unfortunate. End him. You're something special, child. Run along now, child. Why are we fighting Lance already? There's only 3. Oh. I knew I'd see you again, Simeridian. As you may know, I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You know that dragons are mythical Pokemon. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. Have you heard of the Fairy type? Are you ready to lose? Your league challenge ends with me. I probably should have sent out Togekazam. What is that? Oh, not good. We're dead. Mishy's gone. Outrage is a dragon type attack. We're fine. I'm gonna send out Togekazam. That's fine. Full restore is perfectly timed there. Calm Mind. We're gonna raise our special attack. We'll be seeing you. How? Should be fine. Yep, thought you were gonna do that. Calm Mind. Why is it always Noodle? Wait, why is she always our Noodle-shaped Pokemon, the first of all in your elite era? You're gonna have to redo them for me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Why is it always our noodle-shaped Pokemon? Oh, that's a good point. It's always the noodle-shaped ones. Toganite. What a friend. What a friend. Tyrannodactyl. A little bit of a derp, but the first to fall in the Elite Four fight. It's always the noodle. Blah, you're okay. Oh no! That's bad. That's really bad. We're not very physically tanky. Cool, 64. Porydraw. You are You should be dragon type. This should still work. Yep. And then finally, Typhnair. What a cool looking Pokemon. Not cool enough though. You defeated the Elite Four Lance. That's it, I hate to admit it, but you are a Pokemon Master. I can't believe my dragons lost to you, Simeridian. You're now the Pokemon League champion. Or you would have been, but you have one more challenge ahead. You have to face another trainer. His name is Twitch. Oh no. He beat the Elite Four before you. He is the real Pokemon League champion. Twitch awaits us. First. The man literally went first. He literally was the first comment. I am on my way to battle. We are number one. Don't get ahead of yourself now. Don't get ahead of yourself now. This battle ends here. Let's do it. Bring it on, Twitch. I was looking forward to seeing you, Simeridian. My rival should be as strong to keep me sharp. While working on the Pokedex, I looked all over for powerful Pokemon. Not only that, I assembled teams that would beat any Pokemon type. And now, I'm the Pokemon League champion. Do you know what that means? I'll tell you. I'm the most powerful trainer in the world. Let's fight, Matt. Here we go. Dragon Dance. We're starting off with a Dragon Dance. We're gonna double down. We're going all in on the Dragon Dance strats. Earthquake, that's bad. Not bad enough. He's almost guaranteed to use a full restore here. See? Dragon Dance. Fight me on MR2DX. No! No! Michi! Oh! He withdrew. He's a coward. Get rid of it. Get it out of here. Ah, a mistake on your behalf, Twitch. Shouldn't have switched out. Shouldn't have switched out. He's gonna use a full restore here. Ripe Mortar. I don't want. Bro, what's a Ripe Mortar? Oh, it's Rhyperior. Aqua Tail. 4 times effective. Doesn't matter what typing he was, that was 4 times effective. Star Kazam. Magmortar. Yep. Blastizard. It's an Eevee again. This has to be super effective. Yep. Fire Water. And his final Pokemon, Electados. Oh no. He's changed. Didn't change good enough though. You've defeated Champion Twitch. That can't be. You beat my best. After all that work to become League Champ, my reign is already over. It's not fair. GG. GG. Why did I lose? I never made any mistakes to raise my Pokemon. Darn it, you're the new Pokemon League champion, although I don't like to admit it. Simeridian! Just down there. So you won. Congratulations. You're the new Pokemon League champion. You've grown so much since you first left Palatown, Simeridian. You've come of age. Blue, I'm disappointed. That's not even his name! That's literally not even his name! Grandpa! I'm disappointed. I came when I heard you beat the Elite Four. When I got here, you had already lost. Do you understand why you lost? You're not even calling him by his name! You've forgotten how to treat your Pokemon with trust and love, Grandpa Savage. Without them, you will never become a champ again. You understand that your victory is not just your own doing. The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. Simeridian, come with me. There we go. Took a second. Ahem. Congratulations, Simeridian. I feel bad for him a little bit. This is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I expect him to turn around one last F you to the grandpa. The blink. It was all in caps. What was I supposed to do? What the hell was that? My ears. I'm so sorry. That was a bit on the louder side, I could tell. It was a little bit. Our honor for their exploits here. Their Pokemons are also recorded in the Hall of Fame. ASMR. Half of you are saying, what the frick was that? The other half is like, you know what? Yeah, that was ASMR. Their Pokemon are recorded in the Hall of Fame. You've endeavored hard to become the new Pokemon League champion. Congratulations, you and your Pokemon are Hall of Famers. Mishy. Gyroslash. Volkyrus. Yeah, it's fine. I only chuckled with my phone. I only chucked my phone at the cat. Is the cat okay? I hit my tooth on that, actually. That's a metal grating. Did we use everyone? No, we didn't even use Zapdos. Zapgon. Yeah, it didn't hit. You wanna try again? League champion, congratulations. If you're gonna... Bad aim. Alright, so I'm gonna run a poll in the Discord after this. No Mount Silver. Oh, that's only half the game, technically. That is technically only half the game. So I will be running a poll after this. Just in the Discord, yes, the answer is yes. But I'm wondering what is waiting. Allers... If you are a certain person. Check to save the game, please. This room is different, I swear. Does anything happen here? Simeridian! I heard about you being the Elite Four. It's all they're talking about on TV. I'm so proud of you, and to think you've only become a trainer recently. You've grown so much since. Anyways, Professor Oak said something about what you talked about. Something about a legendary Pokemon. You should go see him at the lab. We're gonna go see what he wants. Is this town different now? Anyways. If it isn't the new League Pokemon champion, I said that wrong. Welcome home, Simeridian. It's good to have you back. Everyone in the Pokemon scientific community is very impressed by your achievement. I even talked to my colleague from the jury, Professor Elm, and told me that he wanted to give you a commemoration on your victory. He mentioned something else. A long time ago, scientists from Cinnabar Island engineered a powerful more Pokemon more powerful than anything else, but they failed to curb its vicious tendencies, and one day it fled the mansion and hasn't been seen ever since. Recently, my colleague, Professor Elm in Johto, came across new information concerning the rare Pokemon's whereabouts. He says that he needs the assistance of a strong trainer, so I thought you'd be the perfect candidate. His lab is located in New Bark Town in the Johto region. It's a long way from here. Do you think you could pay him a visit? Not really. Please! Professor Elm would be greatly benefit from the field experience of powerful trainers like yourself. Won't you please reconsider? Not really. Please! Yeah, okay, sure, why not? Please. Great, it's settled then. Go meet my colleague Professor Elm in New Bark Town. You can Johto by taking the train from Saffron City. When you're in Golden Rush City, head down south through Azalea Town and continue to Violet City. From there, you should be straight path to New Bark Town. He'll give you further instruction. Good luck, Liz. Do you know how long it took me to realize that the reason why you're in Pallet Town and the cities are named after colors is because you're representing paint on palette? Yeah. Bliss for please sound redeem. Oh, that's pretty good. If you can find one that you like, we can actually add that. We can add that. What? Okay. I need to share this with you real quick. I'm not going to share my screen here, but I'm in my stream manager right now, and I have an ad on myself. Someone explain that. How about we play some marbles and just ignore that, yeah? What? Yeah, no. I haven't. I'm watching an ad for myself. Free ad revenue. The freest of ad revenue if I've ever seen it. Can you game that system? I definitely can't. It's literally like 1 penny for that ad. The Raging Pin. I like the sound of the Raging Pin. Let's play. That one's too long. Looking for a good song here. Oh, this is a good one. How about this? Nope, hold on. This, nope, this. Skirt, we'll just play the regular. What's it called? Killing. Nope. Nope, not killing the moon. We're not trying to kill the moon. Well, if you guys want to play that badly, I see how it is. Killing. I've typed in killing the moon. Killing my life. Why are you still here? Why are you still here? I'm just gonna join and we're gonna play. Hey, if you want to play marbles, exclamation mark play will get you into the game. I will give you like 10 seconds here because, frankly, I spent half the time just flimbaggling there. Good luck. I want to be orangutan color. Excuse me. Oh, this might be a rigged game. Very potentially rigged. The good thing is, no one's ever beat this course before. If you beat this course, you could be the very first person to beat it. The very first person, probably not ever. In fact, definitely not ever, but the first person on this stream to beat this course. You have to get through the pegs first, though. You've made it through the pegs. Era is speeding off, followed by GRW. Allers is... Allersen. Somehow Era has fallen off. Huh. Era, what happened? Plenty of course left. Rigged, actually rigged. I've also fallen off. It is no longer rigged. I've unrigged it right live on stream. It is now simply between GRW and Allers. Someone's got to win this. Surely someone will win this. Oh! It's all up to Allers. Entirely up to Allers. Can Allers even make it through the course? Rigged. So far, Allers has made it further than anyone else. Uh-oh. Alright, going for a bounce there. That's a good call. Good call. I see the strat. You don't have to do the course if you fly through the course, you know? Okay. Allers. We're depending on you. We depended on you. Mulligan? You can't just... Fine, mulligan. We'll try it again. We'll try it again. We'll do it... Oh, it's not this one. I hate this course. Hold on. Oh, I hate that course. Random. I will give you 30 seconds. 30 seconds to join the second race to... Buttspot. I want to see Buttspot join in sometime. Like, just at some point in the future, just type like play and then just a bunch of other stuff afterwards. So Buttspot accidentally types, you know, dash play or whatever, like, and we'll have Buttspot in there, play butt. Exactly. Good luck. Good luck. Oh, this is a course. This is the first time we've played this course. Or at least this is the first time we've attempted this course. Or even we've attempted before and no one won. If you die on this course, that's it. This isn't a mulligan. This isn't a redo. This is the real deal. You got your warm-up last time. This is it. You don't get 2 mulligans in life. Era and Allers are both off. Maybe there's something to be with the A names. I don't know. Era's just flying through this course again. Absolutely flying through. Oh, this is a course and a half. It looks to be fairly safe for the most part. For the most part, at least. Let's see what Era's up to here. The only way to die is to get pegged. Oh! What? Rigged game, honestly. Just a bad game. I don't know why I don't know why we play this. Like, why do we play this, honestly? Like, it's just a bad game, clearly. Like, it's a rigged game. It doesn't play well. It doesn't reward intelligent play. Here I am playing intelligently, and I'm still getting pegged live on stream. Like, what's that all about? Oh, he might hit the mine. He might hit the mine. Oh! But he did not fall. He did not fall. Era's having no problem whatsoever, just dodging absolutely everything that comes... Allers is having no problems whatsoever, just dodging absolutely everything that comes her way. Oh. GRW is taking that slow and steady approach. Taking this straight away down the course, bouncing off the wall, something that no one else had thought of up to this point. How he approaches these next few turns could really decide the fate here. Without any competition, he has the option to take this nice and slow. Slow and steady, as they say. He hit the mine. Yeah. Judges, did you see that? Judges, I want a recount. Actually rigged. Hit that mine. Hit the mine. Get pegged. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I can't believe it. Somehow, against all odds, not only did Girardeau come in first place, but he finished the course. More importantly, he finished the course after evidently cheating. cheating live on stream. We all saw him hit the TNT. We saw him hit the dynamite, but he didn't blow up. No, he didn't blow up. He stayed on the course. Frankly, I don't know what to say. I wasn't accounting for such cheating on my stream, and I don't know what to say. All I can say is, I think that's it for today's stream. I want to thank y'all for being here. Have an absolutely wonderful night. Good game on the race. We'll be back live tomorrow with the typical Saturday stream, starting at 2 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Consider following, and if you haven't, exclamation mark socials. Join the Discord. It's a lot of fun. Discord's a whole bunch of fun, and you get to see fun food pics. As always, thank you everyone who subscribed. I appreciate you. Yeah, thanks for being here. Hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful night. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for the stream. Yeah, thanks all for being here. Much appreciated. Bye.